Mema Wakwaba about Hot News TV, hot all time, latest and hot news. And I'm the Bremo. Unya TV morning show host, Captain Smart, na the home about Assem, National Media Commission, one the Kokobosem, Amani, Captain Smart. Then no KT, Kelvin about one thing, about reacting what they and 7 to 1 hour Atigya. Then no the Kennedy Agyapong so and Sematuja na answer na sibling na bebaro. Let's just say wunya subscribe to the channel na message say obe subscribe. Do be ade say obe click subscribe button na wa bele notification where is our video for be upload no so once be after we are na like video no on my thumbs up na fe wa share ma offer so enya bi na o hwe afia yonko sebdimu National Media Commission one of the kokobosem just say last warning and one of the my Captain Smart on your TV morning show host ni nyina and sembia Captain Eddie Atigya na asana Kelvin the reaction ni baba no yen hwe story no na yefa KT the reaction no remo yen hwe story no eno na ewo screen so or say NMC issues final warning to onia radio, TV, and Captain Smart. Just say one of the Kokobosi with Chato Kra na one of the ma Captain Smart ni Unya TV and radio. Now, what kind of story now? I say the National Media Commission (NMC) has issued a final warning to Unya Radio, TV, and Captain Smart over an insightful broadcast. In a press statement dated Tuesday, November, blah blah blah, the NMC said that Captain Smart had directly insulted the Chief of Defense Staff (CDS) and other commanders of the Ghana Armed Forces as beast during recent broadcast. That is Captain Smart, Jumedi Udina no panel, and also and Wokokan Simbi, I just say Wodidi Chief of Defense Staff or any other commanders of the Ghana Armed Forces in say and Sibia Wakafa and Hono, just say in 3 years. What story as well was say the NMC further stated that Captain Smart had claimed that these officers embezzled monies meant for soldiers on peacekeeping operation, but had offered no evidence to support his claim. The NMC described the broadcast as dangerous and unprofessional. It also noted that it had warned Unya Radio TV about promoting violence against the state in December 2022, but that the station had not taken steps to address the issue. Now, just say Captain Smart and some of the two now watch say yes, with your phone people we see I see a one and call peacekeeping, just a 1 year scanner, just one embezzle scanner. Now, I don't know what you say. Suban we Captain Danny, unprofessional, it's also dangerous. Now, what you say, maybe so in some one kind of one about one cocoa. Now, in some way, a bit too done, and no KT, Kelvin Taylor, and also I reacted to some seminar what day and fought to the grad to just say, Kennedy Agyapong cry, but because Mahama, a former president, I know on the NDC4 on the Frank Atuli. Say yes, sure. Na NMC for no hefa na one wo. No one wo hin abra Kennedy Agyapong kan sanse bu no one wo. Now mo de yinti Kevin Taylor yinti the reaction efa ensema about to yinti ensema kafa ho yinti no.
NMC issues final warning to Unya TV and Captain Smart. Yes, the National Media Commission. I issue a warning. Sebio Omo atonkra Captain Smart and the Unya FM ni TV for say hey. Yeah, Tim warning. Someone shamoka semuya de beba ne de muntumi National Media Commission. Na so kind omo reasons intia omo warning Captain Smart any Unya TV for na ebe osre. Omo say Captain Smart akase eye kuro na yetim no soldier for no sebio omo mpese omo behwe so ema eye den omra oman no yebuni ye and omo say yeah in fact I need to read the exact thing. It's quite interesting. Okay, so this is the story. This is the link. My main kind reason in short. Thank you, Mr. S. Almost say, we'll read this story now. In a press statement dated Tuesday, November 14, 2023, signed and issued by the Executive Secretary George Sapon, the NMC said, and I quote, "Last week, your station carried an insightful broadcast in which Captain Smart directly insulted the Chief of Defense Staff and other commanders of the Ghana Armed Forces." I must say, now what you me, Captain Smart. edidi eye armed forces in penifom da no Captain Smart edidi o matem anything NMC for troll letter akoma eye onua TV NMC for so monte ase say last week Captain Smart kasatia soldier for penifom wo Ghana min kan na mindwedwam. Captain Smart claimed the officers embezzled monies meant for soldiers on peacekeeping operations, but offered no evidence to back his claims. This was as dangerous as it was unprofessional. Say Captain Smart can say, "Eye soldier for penifo no sike bia e wose nkobo no ma soldier for nketwa e mom de ko peacekeeping no o matena sika no so e na sebio Captain Smart asmo kan no wan fan gina so bia amba na NMC for soldier for no go no sebio omo ye mumu soldier for penifo no te Ghana Armed Forces one no omo sebio omo ye mumu ana soldier for no omni press department Ghana military no mote wono so omo to na so obi ka asama to obo so a in penifo no mote wono without due respect omo ye mumu Ghana army adan eye KG Ghana military adan omo ye mfafranto omo nya penifo omo ni eye press secretaries omo ni a department that speaks for the army. How come say the National Media Commission mona mobile be kire say asama ekafa obi no ono krampo na oye bone no omba abontin be ka say onye bone. The Ghana military na ye ka asam fa no ho no have they issued a statement that they have not taken any money from any soldier? They themselves na Captain Smart ka say omo boss Akroma no omo ti Ghana ha omo nyampuro omo ye nipa omo ko school omo kenkan omo nim nokore omo betuma issue statement. What is stopping the Ghana Armed Forces leadership from issuing a statement? Na mo NMC no mo na mo be kire say police for the soldier for do magimi mo na mo nim nyansa enti mo be ka o masama mo enkwasi aban de bia ye nyankwasi institutions ne etete ho na okọ story ni mo I say you may recall that on December 8, 2022 we drew your attention to the use of your station to promote violence against the state and your management's lack of capacity to address same. Almost say Yabeka say 2022. Almost sure let be break Captain Smart no Newz TV say. Almost sure no mo ye no almost the yeden almost the air cause violence against state institutions. With me, I don't agree with everything Captain Smart says on the show. I cannot even trust Captain Smart. I'm being honest with you. Captain Smart has two mouths, and I cannot sit here and say Captain Smart actually want a change in government. He doesn't. Captain Smart is just hurt saying the NPP have failed, but Captain Smart will be willing to allow the NPP to continue because wama Akroma the NPP change with all due respect na adwene. But at no point did Captain Smart sit on his show to incite anybody against any state institution. I've never heard him do that. Maintain say Captain Smart a general radio so and TV so I can say obi nkobo soldier need to obi nkobo police need to amount for entingu soldier for so. And so what kind of violence and a Captain Smart heading the show now? I don't agree with him on some things, but when it comes to you trying to make label Captain Smart and in the show, say it's a show that promotes violence, it means the NMC is one of the most shittiest agencies in Ghana. The government of the day, because Captain Smart and call for them. At a point, they are criticizing this government. You want to find a way. Mona Mubabe played that role. Now the Ghana army sitting there, Sebio Omuyankoko. The Ghana army sitting there, without due respect, Omuyamfui. When somebody is denigrating you, what stops them from reacting? By releasing a statement and forcing Onya to come to court to tell the world they have not taken any money meant for peacekeeping.
You are watching Hot Newz TV on YouTube.
Akroma is Ankoma Kachire say.
1. Defaming or insulting the president. Now I said this and got into trouble in Ghana. That insulting the president is not a crime. It used to be between 1969 and 2001. We removed it by law. So literally, he's insultable. I said this and got into trouble in Ghana. That insulting the president is not a crime. It used to be between 1969 and 2001. We removed it by law. So literally, he's insultable. Now I said this and got into trouble in Ghana. That insulting the president is not a crime. It used to be between 1969 and 2001. We removed it by law. So literally, he's Insultable.
These foolish ones calling themselves intellectuals is ankuma na numu nsuo se anoma na no nsuo se anoma times na no hon sanga or whatever. I'm working like a boo. He sat in Ghana, sat in Mahama, the president, said the president is insultable. Even the president by your own people, by your own guys now, mobile power no. Eka Ghana say John Mahama is insultable because they wanted Ghanaians to insult the president. Even the president is Ankuma's stupid ideology, stupid definition of the Ghana's constitution. Or tonight Ghana your press conference catch I say because John Mahama your president he's insultable. Now Captain Smart did this so Janitama, so Janino or no Ochen president. If Captain Smart has even insulted a military man, is the military man above the president? And kwasia letter na press letters na more release and mun answer. Me say the NMC is one of the most stupid agencies in Ghana. You think you can bully people not to speak about MPP? You fools on the NMC board. You people think you can use your stupid office nobody regards to intimidate or gag the media. You are mad. Oh, so you've been in this country all this while. Yeah, and Tiana Agyapong, Ejina radio, so Ejina TV, so can say we should go and bend John Mahama down. NMC, were you not here? Ni Akroma. And I can Agyapong can say Uncle John Mahama ni Nkuno, ni Akroma. But you were here. You did not release any statement. You did not question or caution Agyapong say in seminar or kind as a statesman. It is not right. The reason why Agyapong end to men winning NPP primaries, apart from shenanigans, it was because of these kind of statements. And people keep telling me, Kevin Taylor, only Agyapong a personal problem. See Agyapong, me no a personal problem when it comes to in summer or catch them, papa. Apart from that, I would treat Agyapong as any ordinary member of parliament. Say eba me no personal issue about in some okafa me papa ho na enya no kre in some okafa me maame ho na enya no kre me manke bia mfa ne maame ho manke bia mfa ne papa ho. It is one thing. We are all grown men, we can deal with that. But Agyapong is like any ordinary MPR. I'll have to question the utterances. And I was advising Agyapong that your utterances, if even so, but we need a primaries now. Some
YouTube.
People might shy away from you because utterances will give you away. But people thought to say, I am taking my personal issue, many Agyapong into Agyapong's trying to be the flag bearer of the NPP. Why should I have a problem? Why should I have a problem if Agyapong is becoming the flag bearer of the NPP? But I was telling Agyapong, say, you are supposed not to do. In Sambia Memekano, Enisa Walker. Even though we are nipa to Sambia, you need to react. But because of your position, you refrain from it. Sometimes, people might think, say, Yatihano, Yatini Pebian Taobia. But the issue is, we need some time to let people understand. Say, their positions does not give them the room to make some statements. Me, if I meet Agyapong anywhere in the world, now say, Sebio Asamatono. We trash I'm for me gunuso. Na me say Agyapong, I cannot walk and pass and say beat him to death. Me to me, yes. Me, I wasn't built like that. I will stop. Even though I have my own personal issues with him about the way and things he said, I will stop and say, Minya Ghana Nini. Because Agyapong betima ko share Minya Kitobi baby, or new se Minya no. Obetima boa Minyano. At the end of the day, later the so Kelvin Yana Meboano no. Minyans betima work at Agyapong or New Sabia. So that is how it works. We don't bring personal issues. Me want a personal issue. I will not lie to anybody. I will never. I have that personal issue with Kennedy, and he knows it. It is personal. But me ma ne political life. When it comes to his political life, I sit and I criticize him on his utterances and some of the things he has supported when it comes to politics. In the Agyapong kope MPP primaries, na okope leadership. Na se MPP for edikoti kwambi so esisino. Meka so esisino, but there are some things he did in the past that it also went against him. So if he wants to lead the NPP come 2028, all that he has to do is to try and let the people understand. So he understands his position. There are some things that beside the table so he needs to walk. You maybe beside the table so he has to speak. So that is how it is. Asima member kind of trano Kennedy needs to kind of try because of your position. It is delicate. You can deal with those things diplomatically behind the scenes. And you make People don't mama for Jenny say, me no, I hate Kennedy to the point to say Kennedy nko. No, I would never. But I will also make him understand, say, as far as he's representing Ghanaians, people, he needs to do what is right. So many any personal problem, but I have my personal problem outside politics with him, and that is what he called for. I also a man, I will defend my parents. He is also a man who would defend his kids, and that is one. If Kennedy Agyapong creates job, I don't know. Me ni ebi betu akunye biya ana meboa. So create you, so create you. I don't know. My family member betu akunye biya. So why should I say Kennedy? If he's doing right, he is talking right, he's showing say he's honest. Why shouldn't he lead? He can. He's human. But when his utterances and his actions are not giving me the confidence to believe and trust him, I will not sit here and tell Ghana for say vote for Kennedy, because he has not shown to me say obetumaye because of his actions. Enti I know sometimes obi kwaji obi ntokwa kwa obi tumi tina baby say Kevin Taylor Kennedy kunti metai Kevin what Jimmy. And you don't understand what I am doing here. You don't understand what I am doing as a journalist. You don't get it. If I meet Kennedy Agyapong at an airport, I'll say hello to him. If he refuses to say, I don't care. If he says hello to me, I'll say hello back. But I will get the opportunity to tell him the things you said. I am not appreciative and I'm not going to forgive you because it has caused harm. So basically, no, because Kevin, your journalism job, it is your job. But something that you did to me, or this you did not have fact, I will not forgive you. I will understand because Obia was the feeling. Until I am munjai that crossing of personal issues and journalism. It does not work like that. When was the last time I told someone ever Kobi aspect as a way me? I don't do that. Oba Ghana radio so where the me my friend wafa na me yes no. So what some bana me can I will say it as it is. Until let's get some things right. We want people who are willing and ready to help. When an name say in the MPP, apart from Kennedy Agyapong utterances and in semi oka and in reaction, majority of the people in the MPP they trust Kennedy than Bawumia. Anamebwa. Majority of them they trust Kennedy than Bawumia. But why do you think say Kennedy the number of vote about Bawumia? There was a shortfall because of Kennedy's actions in the past. It made it difficult for some people to trust Kennedy 100%. Upon the money they all paid, that trusting wasn't there. And so it is up to him, for him to work on himself, for him to bring that trust back by conducting himself as a member of parliament. One, you should not use words and swallow. You don't do that. If you said this is green, it is green. You don't go back and say, make us Baumia Kromfo, intendamaba, Baumia de Montumano. No. Then that confidence and respect among for me to say, they will take it away. Like, you are not a man who is consistent. People need consistency. People need people who can stick to their word. Intende, metia, na Kennedy Agyapong, eba teams you can say, vote for Baumia. How difficult and how is it good? It's going to be difficult for me to campaign for Kennedy even in the future. I can't, because I can't take his word, because I can't trust his word, because I cannot believe him. And the consistency we want, and no na yen free Kennedy Agyapong. Kennedy Agyapong should show consistency. Let's get it right. And we need to understand. And me, when I sit here and I do my job, I'm done. You know me. When I sit here and I do my job, I'm done. But when it comes to my job, I will let you understand. Said this is wrong.
Yo, waiting for me say Hot News TV and no say unyan subscribe ya. Say over subscribe na walike na share video no. Also betimi achire wadwen afa say we nyina ho e comment box ni mu. Mo beti minka bio in my next video.
You will hear from me in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification. Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. Let me hear from you by dropping your comment.